Big arguments about how hard a ball bearing is. So we said no matter how many drill bits you go through, we'll never get through. So we decided to heat it up and sort of annul it, and we got through. So. Righty, check it out. Welding table, all of mine. Pretty fucking stoked with it. She'll do. Don't consider myself the best welder in the world because, well, I'm fucking pretty shit house, but got myself a welding cart to go with it. Pretty happy. Nothing flash there. Don't get too excited. I'll be chucking the plasma card on it. But then, perfect little move around. Bit of mobility in the old shop. Picked this up, cheap off a friend. It was moving, so he got rid of it. I said, fuck it, I'll take it. You know, it's tech screwed in, so I put some bubble gum on the top. That's definitely not a indication of how good my welds are. They're slightly better than that. Down here, been experimenting how to clean up the floor. This was where there was an old tyre mark. People been doing burnouts and whatnot in here. But that there, I'm hoping that's good to paint on. Scored myself a disc. Did a bit of a trial, but I need to get the dust shroud. But the trial worked out, so I'm confident enough to spend the I don't know, 50, 60 bucks it's going to cost to get the shroud. Hopefully this old vacuum will keep up, because that's the one my mum used to use back when I was a kid, so it's done its time. Picked up a couple of these benches real cheap. They're quite sturdy, but as you can see, I'm sort of using the back half as a steel rack. I'm not sure what to do with these middle drawers because they sort of just take up real estate and, you know, don't really serve a purpose at the moment. Got TV on there now just for fucking around. Cheap old Chinese drill press. I've had it for yonders. You know, I managed to deal with the gutter. Put some of this grid mesh in, so now there's no dip. That was a bit of a mission. I ran out of length, so I actually had to weld these parts all together to make my own. Turned out alright. Binder and paint. Make a welder what he ain't. Turned out pretty good, you can barely tell. And yeah, starting to really take form. Pretty happy. The welding table's going to be great. Can't wait to start getting some projects going on this bad boy. And the floor. So probably what I'll end up doing is moving shit off each section. Like do that corner, do this corner, do that corner. Make the floor real good, paint it up, move on to the next. Again, I'm not looking for anything too perfect. It's just going to be what it is, and just better than what it is now. So yeah, I'll work on the floor in sections. Probably move all that crap out, do that corner, move all this crap, do that corner, move all that crap, do that corner. Painting them as I go. I'll find half decent sealant so I can keep it clean, and just once that's finished, move the stuff back, take my time. With that cup, it's pretty easy, so just take some hands and knees time. I did all that in the 20 minutes maybe, and that was me fucking around trying to work it out. So once I got the dust shroud, I'll just hammer it. It was getting way too dusty in here, and I was all shooting out the door and probably start pissing off the neighbours in no time. But that's it. Pretty stoked about the table. Freebie off one of my brothers. These carts. I've picked up 2 of these carts. I'll probably end up putting the plasma cutter and that on this one as well. I'm not sure about that top shelf. That might go just to make it more cardy. I do have 2 of them, but picked these up from an auction real cheap. They seem to be old picker carts. That was a little step up so you could reach the palleting on the top and whatnot. And you could put your order list and stuff here and you just wheel it around and you go find whatever you need. But for me, that's magic. Set this one up as a welding one. That way I'll keep all my crap there when I'm not using it. Fuck it back off into the corner. Pretty happy with that. Not sure what I'm gonna do with that one because they sort of came as a pair, so I think for something I'll get rid of it. And I'm gonna chuck one fan up there. I'm a little bit torn right now, so if you've got any ideas about dust extraction and how best mitigate all the smoke, apart from just the big old drum fans with the exhaust coming out, I'd like to hear what you think. Picked up my old lowrider bike. Might give that a sand down and a paint job. Don't really ride bikes anymore, a bit too old for that, but it is a fun one. So, I don't know. If I do make a video on that, it'll be very small because it's not that interesting, old sanding and painting. Not a whole lot of fabricating to go on with it, but see how I go. Might just throw it in one of these compilation videos that I do when I'm, got a heap of little crap going on that doesn't really matter. Oh, I turned this girl on the other day. First time since moving in that I needed it. It was pumping up a couple of tyres and the workshop trips out. So walk up switchboard, 10 amp breaker for the whole workshop. I mean, doesn't matter, I'm going to rewire it all, but how the fuck they were getting along. 10 amp breaker for everything. That's the lights and the power, everything in this workshop. They had off 10 amps. I'm surprised. I mean, this is a little home game, a hobby welder, but I'm surprised this wasn't tripping it. It wasn't until I plugged this in that it started tripping, so I can't imagine them getting up to too much stuff in this workshop before me. Not running off a 10 amp breaker anyway. Just nuisance tripping all the time. Had to have been. Now that I've put the lights in, I was thinking I might even go ahead and paint these walls. What they look like has never really upset me, but I feel like a nice clean white will just make the whole place a bit brighter at night time. But I sort of don't want to lose the brick effect either, so I'm a bit torn on that. I'm still working on the electronics. That's still on the go, still trying to gather parts for that. I'm in no rush to get those parts. Already ordered some. I'll probably splice in another video for that.